Welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest news from Manchester United. Man United performed dramatic transfer U-turn after Ruben Amorim demands deal for £80 million star. The incredible resurrection of Harry Maguire's Manchester United career has reportedly heavily influenced Ruben Amorim's early transfer plans at the start of his rebuild. Maguire has recovered from unfair worldwide mockery to re-establish his status as one of the Premier League's form centre-backs. The 31-year-old appeared destined to be trundling towards the end of his Old Trafford career under Erik ten Hag, with his contract set to expire this summer. However, Amorim's arrival has given Maguire a new lease of life, and he has already extended his United stay. The Red Devils have triggered a one-year extension in the experienced centre-back's current deal, which is now up in the summer of 2026. That development is said to have shifted the club's focus in the transfer market following years of splashing millions on centre-back signings. According to Mail Sport, United will look to bolster Amorim's options this summer, with Victor Lindelof and Johnny Evans out of contract. However, they are set to target a younger centre-back to offer competition to Maguire, Matthijs de Ligt, Lisandro Martinez, and Leny Yoro. The report claims United will opt against committing a large chunk of their budget on a new central defender in the ilk of Everton's Jared Branthwaite. Everton rejected multiple approaches for the 22-year-old last summer, demanding £70 million. He would have also been on wages worth around £160,000 a week. United eventually splurged £59 million to recruit Leny Yoro from Lille with the idea of easing him into English football this season, a process that has so far borne fruit. If another centre-back arrives at the end of the season, they will be a similar age to the 19-year-old Frenchman and receive the same sporadic treatment. Maguire looks a perfect fit in the heart of Amorim's back three, a system he has previously thrived in for England. And the United number 5 has revealed that the Portuguese head coach described the decision to seal his future until 2026 as a no-brainer. Following Maguire's awe-inspiring performance in Sunday's FA Cup victory at Arsenal, he said, "Yeah, Amorim is really demanding. Ruben said to me that when it came across to him that I had an option to extend my contract, that it was a no-brainer. It's given me confidence and belief that they want me at the club and part of this project. I'm happy to be here. I want this club to be back fighting for titles and not fighting where we are in the table right now. We've got a long way to go." Man United Transfer News Live. Marcus Rashford meeting Garnacho and Antony latest. All the latest Manchester United transfer news and rumors, including the latest on Nene Dorgiels, Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, and Kolo Muani. Welcome to the latest live blog from the Manchester Evening News on Wednesday, as we bring you all the latest Manchester United news and transfer gossip. A number of players continue being linked with a move to Old Trafford while others are being for a transfer. Marcus Rashford's departure this month is a possibility, though a move to West Ham on loan looks unlikely. Meanwhile, Napoli are said to have made an opening offer for United's Alejandro Garnacho. However, United officials have reportedly rejected the opening offer of £38 million plus add-ons. Elsewhere, Tottenham Hotspur could rival United for a move. PSG and France forward Randal Kolo Muani, who has fallen out of favor since moving to the French capital 18 months ago. So, with that being said, stay with us at the Manchester Evening News as we bring you all the latest United news, views, and transfer gossip. Alejandro Garnacho Napoli stance. According to Alfredo Padula, Garnacho is interested in a move to the Serie A side. Elsewhere, journalist Gianluca Di Marzio has claimed a move to Napoli remains complicated at the moment. United remain adamant about a £70 million fee. Napoli are said to have and Tottenham's Timo Werner as alternative to the Argentinian. Manchester United defender will be allowed to leave after grueling 517-day absence. Malacia stepped away from social media during his prolonged absence from football. Malacia sustained the knee injury at the end of the 2022-23 season, and the club initially looked to manage it with pain injections, but surgery was eventually deemed necessary. He spent some time in the Netherlands to recover but required another operation on the same knee, and the Manchester Evening News were first to reveal why Malacia had been absent, clarifying that he'd undergone surgery after weeks of speculation from fans. And it was the speculation that Malacia wanted to stay away from. There was a lack of communication from the club on his situation, and conspiracy theories were rife across social media. "No, nothing was true. No, I've just been doing my rehab," said Malacia about the theories on his extended absence. "Especially when I was in Holland, I was close to my family, so just training, family, sleeping, training, family, sleeping. The only thing I've done. I'm not really a guy who's on social media a lot. If it wasn't my cousin or my mum sending me this, I wouldn't even know. Most of the time, a week after I'd find out they were saying this or that." Malacia is 25 and spent a large chunk of time out of action. He will be desperate to play regularly after missing out for 517 days and could be third or fourth choice at United by next season. Sir Jim Ratcliffe £80 million boost. Ruben Amorim handed unlikely Viktor Gyokeres boost as he eyes Dream Man United transfer. Manchester United have been handed a boost in their pursuit of prolific sporting striker Viktor Gyokeres. United have been heavily linked with a move for the Sweden international, who has scored 32 goals in 30 games across all competitions so far this season. A move to Old Trafford would see Gyokeres reunite with Red Devils boss Ruben Amorim, having thrived under the Portuguese at Sporting. However, Amorim has promised his former club he will not raid them in the January transfer window, and any pursuit of Gyokeres will instead have to wait until the summer. It had emerged that Bayern Munich were eyeing the 26-year-old this month, with the German giants looking to add more depth and competition up front. It now seems as though Bayern's interest in Gyokeres has cooled, with the Bundesliga side focusing their efforts on other forward targets. According to Sky Sports Germany, Bayern are in talks with Chelsea over a deal for Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku has made just 3 Premier League starts under Enzo Maresca so far this season, with the Chelsea boss preferring Nicholas Jackson as his first-choice striker. And it is claimed that Nkunku is keen on a move to Bayern and has already agreed terms. The 27-year-old is said to be Bayern's top transfer target this month, and they want to sign him on a permanent deal rather than a loan. The two clubs remain locked in talks over the transfer, and Mathys Tel could be included in the deal. When asked if Nkunku had expressed a desire to leave Chelsea this month, Maresca insisted, No, we didn't speak about nothing with Christopher. But the last time I said that he will listen if a player tells him they want to leave. It's because in the end we want all the players, as we said before, to try to be happy. Knowing the ones that are not playing, they are not happy. It is normal. I think also in this case, Christopher also wants to play and he wants to be happy. He's 27, probably the oldest one. No matter the age, the players want to play, and if they do not play, then they are not happy. A number of other Chelsea players are also expected to be on the move this month, including Ben Chilwell, Renato Vega, Carney Chukwuemeka, Cesare Casadei, and Axel Disasi as the Blues look to trim their squad. What Manchester United can expect from Diego Leon. Ruben Amorim is set to make his first signing at Old Trafford as Diego Leon edges closer to a move. But what can Manchester United fans expect? Amorim has somewhat weathered the storm since taking over from Erik ten Hag in November, and his first incoming is set to be the 17-year-old defender. Albeit, regulations put in place following the UK's exit from the European Union prohibits Premier League clubs from acquiring foreign players under the age of 18, meaning the move won't be official until he turns 18 in April. Though, it may be worth the wait. United have been short at left-back all season, with England international Luke Shaw having had persistent injury issues, while Netherlands international Tyrell Malacia recently recovered from a knee injury which required 2 surgeries, keeping him sidelined for a year and a half, hence the need for reinforcements. Leon is a highly rated prospect at Paraguayan side Cerro Porteño. The left-back made 19 appearances in the Premier Division Clausura following on from his debut in August 2024, and is regarded as one of the best U20 South American talents. Though Leon may not be ready immediately for first-team action at United, he's a part of Iano's long-term vision, and particularly Amorim's, whose favored system centers around how effective his wingbacks are. There's been a heavy debate about whether United's current options in those positions correlate to the Portuguese manager's style. Right-back Diego Dalot has spent most of his time on the left-hand side, deputizing well, but that isn't a long-term solution. From the age of 10, Leon's performances at Cerro's academy became more and more apparent, eventually leading to the first team's 2024 pre-season training camp in Malaga under manager Manolo Jimenez. He made his debut on August against Sportivo Emiliano, scoring the game's only goal. The 17-year-old went on to play all but one of Cerro's games that term, grabbing another goal along the way, playing as traditional left-back in a back four. He's quick and aggressive, although patience will be required with the teenager. Manchester United winger Marcus Rashford has shown he is keeping his fitness levels high as Ruben Amorim ponders his team selection for the clash with Southampton on Thursday night. Rashford returned to the United squad at the end of December, but was an unused substitute as the Reds lost to Newcastle. The forward has been out of favor since being dropped for the derby against Manchester City. Shortly after that game, Rashford confirmed in an interview that he was open to a new chapter away from Old Trafford. Rashford missed out on the squad that drew at Liverpool due to illness, and it was assumed that was the reason he missed the victory at Arsenal on Sunday. However, the winger appears to have got over his illness after he took to social media to show himself working hard in the gym. The short clip posted on his Instagram story